The Crunch are in action again tonight at home against the Bridgeport Sound Tigers from the War Memorial Arena. Second matchup of the season between the Crunch and the Sound Tigers. And the final game of this three-game homestand for the Crunch, which started on Wednesday against the Charlotte Checkers. Crunch lost that game Wednesday night against Charlotte. Had a very strong bounce-back performance last night, though, as they took on the Laval Rocket. Crunch came out with a 4-goal first period. They scored 19 seconds into the game, their fastest goal to start a game in over 2 years. The last time they did that was back in the 2017-18 season. It was Matthew Joseph who scored 15 seconds into the game in Rochester in March of that season. So the Crunch got a goal 19 seconds in from Jamel Smith. They scored 4 goals in the first period, and they beat the Rocket last night 5-2 as they played a very strong game and one of their more complete games of the season last night against the Rocket.
Well, I thought obviously we had a great start. Opportunistic right off the bat, and we applied a lot of pressure on them, capitalized on our chances. And when you're up 4-0, obviously it's for you to manage the rest of the game. I thought we had a letdown a little bit in the second period, but we bounced back in the third. Thought we were a pretty good team last night.
Tonight is the 9th annual Stanley Steamer Tire Teddy Toss, which means fans can toss their teddy bears onto the ice after the Crunch score their first goal here tonight. Adds a little extra dynamic to the game between the Crunch and the Sound Tigers.
Walcott gave himself a plus 5,000 odds tonight to score the teddy bear toss goal. But yeah, it's fun. It's exciting. It's obviously a good thing that this, I don't know if every team does it, but I'm sure they do. A good thing for the league to do to help out some of the kids who may need it. And I know our fans love it. We usually get a good amount of bears on the ice and teddy bears on the ice. So it's fun. It's a little extra celebration when you score the first goal, and it'd be nice to. I don't think I've ever done it, so it'd be nice to get my first as a teddy bear toss goal guy.
So it's the Crunch and the Bridgeport Sound Tigers' second matchup of the season out of 4 this year between Syracuse and Bridgeport. The Crunch won the first one 5-1 at the start of November, so they are off to a pretty strong start in their season series. However, at that point, Bridgeport had only 1 win early in the season. They've become a much improved team. They are playing pretty well, points in 7 of their last 10 games, and they look to carry that over tonight after a win last night in a shootout against the Utica Comets at the Adirondack Bank Center. This is the second of 4. They'll play again in Bridgeport in just a couple of weeks, and then later on in the season, a morning game also in Bridgeport. Hope you can join us tonight from Syracuse. It is the Stanley Steamer Tire Teddy Toss. Bring some stuffed animals to the game, toss them on the ice, and they'll be cleaned and donated by Stanley Steamer. It is a great cause. It's the 9th time in a row the Crunch have done that, looking to continue to set the bar here in Syracuse. Busy night tonight in Syracuse, and we are looking forward to it as the Crunch and the Sound Tigers battle for the second time this year. If you can't join us here from the War Memorial Arena, you can catch all the action on ESPN Radio and AHL TV. Countdown to Crunch Time gets underway at 6:45. The puck drop is at 7 as the Crunch and the Sound Tigers face off for the second time in just over a month.